Hello and welcome to Daddy in the Kitchen, where I make tasty and healthy recipes for kids. Today we are making a tasty evening snack that kids will love. Yeah, it's banana pockets. To make this, in a large bowl, add half a cup of wheat flour, half a cup of maida, half a teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of baking soda, and mix all this together. To this, add about a tablespoon of room temperature butter and nicely crumble the butter with the flour. So this will help the dough to be a bit flaky. So now knead this with some water. Add water little by little, about a tablespoon at a time, and knead this well. For this recipe, we will need about 4 to 5 tablespoons of water. So do not add lot and at once. Now I've added enough water, so let me roll this into a tight and soft dough. It should bounce back when pressed like this. Now apply some oil on top and let this rest for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm cutting one large Nendhram banana into thick slices. So this recipe tastes great with Nendhram banana. You can use any other banana as well. But this is inspired from Kerala's Pazhampori, so Nendhram tastes best. Now apply some oil onto a rolling pin and cutting board, and we are going to roll the prepared dough. Separate the dough into two halves, and we'll be rolling this into a large rectangular chapati like sheet. So carefully roll this, and the thickness of the dough sheet shouldn't be too thin or too thick. So roll this a bit patiently. Okay, see now how big this is. So I'm going to keep this on a plate and roll the other half as well, and then place the sliced bananas on top, leaving about a centimeter gap, and brushing the gaps with some water. So water helps the other sheet to stick onto the bottom sheet well when we place it. And now carefully place the other sheet on top. Do not worry about the edges, we are going to trim these anyways, so even if they are not perfect, fine. Now press the gaps with your finger like this, and if there are any air bubbles, poke it with a knife like this. Now cut this into squares using a pastry cutter or a pizza cutter or just a plain kitchen knife, and remove the edges. We are going to roll these edge trimmings together into more pockets. This will make about 16 to 20 pockets. Now remove this onto a plate for frying. Now in a mixie jar, powder some sugar and keep it aside for dusting later. Now heat some oil for deep frying, and check if the oil is hot by putting a small piece of the dough. It should start floating. Now I'm adding the prepared pockets and slowly frying on a medium to high flame. Gently flip these in between, and do not press these, as they may puff up. See how nicely they are getting colored. So yeah, this is ready now. Now I'm going to drain the oil and remove it onto a plate. So while this is hot, I'm going to dust these with the powdered sugar. So you can dust the whole pocket, or I'm just going a bit attractive by covering one half with a butter sheet and just dust the other half with the sugar. See how beautiful this is. I'm making some heart ones for my wife. Yes, of course, elders will also enjoy this, so please do try. And see how beautiful this is. You can be creative with whatever designs you want. How is it?
Super.
Thanks for watching my first video and hope you liked it. If for more tasty and healthy recipes, do subscribe to Daddy in the Kitchen. Thank you.